shit makes me laugh every time.
I saw the little Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, my favorite game, bro.
Yeah, that game. The online's kind of boring, though.
The new one?
Yeah.
We'll
Right
talk
now,
about that. We'll talk about it. I like that. I got a lot to say about that. Oh, the lag. I don't know why the lag. What up, what up, what up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody, to Shut Up, Let's Talk.
Man.
Episode 69, guys. The episode you've all been waiting for, guys. Everybody grab your best innuendo, guys, because they're going to happen all night. So drop in your
Time
best
out.
69 joke.
Dumb joke. Not dumb joke. Dumb statement. What's an innuendo? I didn't even do my research.
And you one of those sexual statements, you flip it around.
Copy. Pause.
Tonight, folks, joined by ChoppaBANG. What's going on, brother, man?
What's poppin', man?
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, too. Thank you for the hospitality. Beer and shit.
Thanks for coming by, bro. Thanks for. I was about to say thanks for having us, but we're having you. Whatever, man. It's all good, man.
Me, man.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out. We got Daniel, we got Claudia, we got the chat sprinkling in. Everybody grab your favorite drink. Do a thing. It's episode 69, guys. What's there to think about? Anyway, what are we doing here tonight, man? Thank you for coming by, bro. What you got on your mind today, man?
Yeah, thank you for
Who are you, bro?
me. Well, I'm ChoppaBANG. Well, right now, what's in my mind? Let me answer that question first. Let me get my little hater blockers on. You feel me? You know, one time for the U, Manny Diaz is making major movements, so you already know. I'm happy for that, man. But what was that?
Nice. So what do you do, brother? So I mean, I heard your music, dope tracks. Who's making the beats on the tunes, bro? Which we're gonna listen to pretty soon.
So SoundCloud, I probably had like one song done by my homeboy. It's Viral. Shout out to my boy Viral, man. You already know that boy's a heavy hitter. I had one done by him, and like all the rest was like YouTube stuff. But everything I got working on now is I got like half of it done by King Corn Beats. You feel me? And the other portion done by Viral. You feel me? Shout out to my guy Viral, cause I'm a little childhood friend.
That's
high school and all that.
How long you been making music, man? How long you been doing this?
I've probably been making music for, I want to say, since I was probably like 12, 13.
How'd you start, man? That's cool. Tell me about that, bro. So what are some of the first recording experiences like? Because as a kid, that's always the trippiest thing. Trying to get your first recordings out there. It's like you find any way to do it.
I think what kind of like made me like really like say, you know what, I kind of like this music thing was like, I want to say at that time maybe 11 or 12ish. Get Rich or Die Trying was out, so 50 Cent was hot, and like I was bumping it, and like the album was fire from like when the coin was spinning and dropping in the intro to the very like final song type shit.
It's a classic,
and like
it is.
I remember I was caught actually by my barber one time. That boy slid to the crib when I was like younger. He was probably like 16 actually before he was a barber. And he caught me like reciting like 50 Cent lyrics, pretend like I was on stage. But at that moment, I felt like, damn, like I think I need to see this.
Yeah,
shit. So
that's
what kind of kicked it off, and then Lil Wayne kind of like invaded my life and just like,
yeah, bro. So we graduated high school around the same year. So I know we experienced music at the same time because I'm 2010.
No, not bad. See, I was the year I was supposed to graduate, but American kind of held me back. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. But it's all good. 2011 was popping. Where you at, man?
Good year. we tonight we drink to 2011.
Yeah, I wish I could go back though, man. I want to do high school all over again. Fuck that.
Yeah, I think about it sometimes, man.
Just come to think about it, all the movies always do like, like the best of times, the worst of times. They goddamn right. They right. Those are the best and the worst.
Yeah, high school is an interesting time, man. Middle school always sucks. High school is when it picks up for most people. It's a good
middle
time.
school was pretty lit, but
yeah.
Fuck Line Childs, y'all kicked me out. Eat ass. Lake Stevens was popping. You feel me?
Lake Stevens, things were happening at Lake Stevens all the time. I remember that. We got Daniel in the chat says, Manny. And he brings the high five.
Daniel.
We got Richard hanging out in the chat tonight. What's going on, brother? Everybody,
Rich.
Cheers to everybody tonight.
Cheers, man, with the ultra light, get you right on a beautiful night.
Switching to light beer, man. I wasn't even supposed to be drinking this month. We're taking a break this month. Yeah, I was trying to do that. And then I was like, you know what?
Looks like
it's going to be a long month. Yeah. I was like, you know what? We're going to switch to light beer for a little bit. I haven't had any whiskey in a while. So
I'm
you know,
not really a drinker.
I feel you, man.
I don't like the taste. I feel like if that shit tastes like juice and it gets me right after like 3-4 cups, that's all me.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Yeah. Speaking of that, it's funny. Smoking and drinking is something where people have to kind of like trick themselves into liking it. Where it probably will suck for you in the beginning, but you almost tell yourself to get past that phase until it just becomes normal for you. It's very strange. Like, I don't know. Thinking of somebody doing that to themselves as a third person, like looking outside, is kind of crazy. It's like, damn.
A little bit.
You know, it's like cigarettes. People that get addicted to cigarettes are like, but it's so relieving. But it's like, it's only relieving because you're addicted. So it's an interesting circle to be in. You know what I mean?
No comment. I kind of smoke cigarettes here and there.
No, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, my whole family smokes cigarettes, and it's something I've been around. I personally don't. I just, for some reason, I just can't. Like, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Like, smelling it. I just can't be around it for some reason. I don't know why.
I mean, not no like daily thing, but, you know, if I'm out drinking and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's casual. There was a point in my life where I did. For like maybe 2 weeks, and then at some point I was just like, why am I doing this? I was one of those people that like menthols though.
Yeah,
I like menthols, bro.
Bootleg check mark, bootleg Nike. Shout out to Newport.
Yes. Oh, they do have the fake ass logo. Yeah,
fake ass Nike check.
Oh man, so tell me a little bit about some of those first recordings a little bit more, man. So like, I love that, man. So what's one of the first like, what's some of the first like microphone recordings that you do? Like, what'd you use? Like, do you have a friend that let you use a studio? Or
shit, I remember the first track I did. Shout out my dog Ruga actually. I remember I was chilling with one of my dog Cracker. You feel me? And his cousin Ruga. You feel me? Cracker, like, you know, put me on sometime. Like, oh, you know, I got a little homeboy. You know, he be snapping, he be rapping this down the third, and you know, he hit me up. We linked up. You know, we did a track. I remember it was the first song I ever written and like recorded in my life. It was called "Bullets in Your Brain" type shit.
Nice. 50 inspired.
Was funny as fuck. Like, I remember like I would listen to that and like be like, "Yo, this song's a hit." But then I listen to it now, I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Hey man, I love it, man. Listening back to old recordings, you think about how you've grown as a person. You're like, damn, like, or even just your craft. I mean. Even just looking back, it's interesting. I look at some of my first recordings, and I never thought I was that great, but I was like, man, I thought those were. Hey, you think they're hits?
Yeah. You always think they're hits. I mean, as an artist,
that's terrible.
If you don't feel like you're the best, then whatever you do is great.
Yeah,
you're not really an artist.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. I like that. That's true. I heard something very similar about Kanye West, who we all know is crazy. Let's get that out of the way. But yeah,
shout out to Kanye though, man.
Oh, Tech?
You can give me a beat if you want, Kanye.
He's amazing.
I'm gonna be holding out.
Yeah, Tech 9. I grew up listening to a lot of Tech 9, dude. He was amazing.
I wasn't much of a big fan of like the Tech 9 and stuff.
You know, it wasn't my whole life, but there was a little phase where I was getting into like different types of hip hop. Like I remember first getting onto like 3 6 Mafia and, you know, like that Southern movement, like the Houston movement, which I really love. That's like my favorite. Houston hip hop is my favorite. I don't know why. I just like that sound. It's cool. They use a lot of guitars. They use a lot of blues. Slowed down. Yeah, it's a slowed down sound.
Shit.
Great bass lines. You know, you need a nice big car to really even feel the music like that.
It's because it's the South.
Yeah, so like it's a beautiful thing.
Like a lot of people with the lugging in the car, fucking whatever type woofers and amps and shit in the car.
Absolutely, man. So, you know, I love Southern type music, man. So if I could ever make any, like, Big Crit's my favorite, you know, right now. Like,
I've heard a few Big Crit.
Love everything that guy does, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just everything he touches turns to gold for me.
Midas.
Yeah, I just got that because, you know, he makes the beats, he engineers them, he raps, he writes, he does it all. So and I like people that are really about their craft like that. It's like a martial art.
I want to get down to that one day. Excuse me.
So what are you doing mostly right now? Just like sticking strictly to the reps?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to school, you know, dibble and dabble in school, because, you know, I want to kind of have, you know, my own label and all that shit. I mean, at the end of the day, every rapper kind of want to have their own label, you feel me?
Yeah.
But, you know,
man.
Yeah, I'm trying to dibble and dabble in that, but at the end of the day, you know, whatever comes first, that's what I'm tunnel vision too. But regardless, right now, at the end of the day, music got my heart, you feel me? Yeah,
I'm with you on that, bro. Fuck that. You wanna throw one of the tracks on? Real quick?
You could do that. You could you know, show them a little bit of
What song was that we had? You got.
I think it was Drip. Yeah, you could play a little bit of Drip right quick. You know, show you a little bit of sauce right quick.
All right, cool. So this is Drip by ChoppaBANG.
Drip. It's gonna be on the EP, man. I think I'm gonna call that shit Weather the Storm. I don't know yet, but
I like that title. It's cool.
Bad. Appreciate it.
Hurricane season's coming up.
You already know, man. Shout out to them Kings. Surge 19, baby. Miami Martell, man. What's up, Vegas? Hey, let me tell you a little something. A little something. They call me ChoppaBANG, right? A.K.A. Young Niagara Falls, A.K.A. Young Susio, A.K.A. Young Killer Ho, Young Driller Ho, Young Get on the water and splash. Hop in the whip and I did. Scoopy my bitch in the bed. She give me some nigga convince. Play with a pussy and drip. 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 Play with a pussy and drip. 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 Play with a pussy and drip. Hop in the whip and I did. Scoopy my bitch in the bed. She give me some nigga convince. This is a King Corn beat. King Corn beats. What up, man? Play with a pussy and drip. 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 Play with a pussy and drip. Hop in the whip and I did. Yo, bitch, she stuck on my dick. The stick, it come with some dick. She fucking with me, I'm legit. She don't fuck with you cause you boring. You shoot, you lose, or scoring. She dropping the top of my form. The coke got her up, keep it going. She say she like the pop bean. And me, I like the Celine. And we like the kind green. So she out of your team. To tell you the truth, she don't fuck with you. Your bitch been a thought, she hella loose. She calling some friends, they showing it too. And I just got blessed like.
All right, cool. That was
Drip, man.
That was Drip.
Shout out to Victoria on Venus, man. She killed that track, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a tune, bro. I want to hear that one in the whip, bro. That's one of the songs I was talking about.
Yeah,
gotta hear that one in the whip, man.
Yeah, she gonna be lugging, man. Shout out King Corn Beats one more time, man. All day.
My bad. My cat behind the scenes. My cat is getting inquisitive right now.
It's a goddamn lion. Don't lie to the people.
You know, I see this guy every day, so I don't notice how big he gets. But you know, he's pretty big. Yeah, he's crazy. He's a boxer, bro. He's pretty crazy with it. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? We're gonna have cat cam.
You gotta have a cat cam, like a little low camera.
Yeah. I got a backup cam. I got 2 backup cameras now, so we're gonna have cat cam coming up pretty soon.
Look, like she's just like, "What's up, yo?" Like, yo, I got like 5 bands that cat would probably fuck any nigga up right now. Like, I swear.
He will. He's territorial, bro. You know what's funny? I got him when he was so tiny. Maybe that's why I think he's so little. I never realized how big he is. Anyway, sorry guys. I realized we're talking about our cat the whole time. They're extremely distracting, guys. Anyway, how's it going tonight, folks? Everybody, drop what you guys are up to. Let me go ahead and refresh the window because Facebook is shitty. And sometimes leave the chat behind.
A little bit. But,
anyway, man.
What was his name? Mark Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg, yeah.
Zuckerberg. You a real one. You kind of shitted on like the old people when you was in trial. Made them look stupid.
He did, actually. He made them look stupid, but they also did that. They did a good job of doing that themselves.
He did. But
they were crazy. They were like, how will I operate the Googles? They were crazy. Yeah, it was amazing.
Sounding like my grandma and shit, man.
With those
maybe operate the
games?
YouTube.
Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway, man. So speaking of video games, bro, a second ago we were talking about Red Dead Redemption. In the intro, the Shut Up Let's Talk intro.
Shout out Rockstar.
Shout out to Rockstar, man. If I could work for any video game company, that'd be the one right there.
Hell yeah.
They got the greatest
money, man.
I mean, you know, especially with Grand Theft Online, that's where the real money came in. I think that actually is the most profitable online service of all time.
It is.
Like video game service. Like
it is.
In history.
It is.
It's insane.
They sold they actually outsold Red Dead in the first 3 days, but Red Dead took like the title because it was like excuse me. It was like a weekend release, so they got the title of like, biggest drop. But in reality, GTA dropped on Tuesday, sold $1 billion by Thursday. Fuck you, man.
You're completely right. Damn.
Shit, but
I forgot about that. Damn.
Rockstar is lit. Grand Theft Auto is lit. Y'all can see me on GTA. I'm like a fucking criminal mastermind in that bitch.
So, everybody in the chat, hey, you dumbass. Everybody in the chat, feel free to drop what video games you guys are playing at the moment. I did just get Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2 is lit as fuck.
It's a great game. And I was actually messing with the online for a little bit.
I was rocking with it for a little bit too.
It was crazy. It was
It was
kind of cool.
But I can't really expect much. They're still in beta. They're
Exactly.
still, dropping little things or whatnot. But it should be a good game.
You want to drop your PSN for anybody that maybe
Oh
want to
yeah,
run
and
it?
if y'all want to see me on the PSN, man, is BAMF_Choppa_305 because I get live, man. Shit.
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, speaking about GTA, man, if you bought that life, I could make you $1 million in like 10 minutes.
Oh shit. That's what's up.
Glitch gang, glitch mob, man. Fuck out of here.
How does how does the money service work in that? Because I know, like we said a second ago, it is the most profitable service of all time based on their money system. Because people pay to do shit in that game. They like that universe.
They know what they're doing at Rockstar. Like they suckered me easily for at least a minimum of like $100 in like the first 2-3 years that it dropped. Y'all sucking me, but after I got them glitches, Rockstar, my bad. Hold up, I ain't do no glitches, Rockstar. I gave y'all my PSN and shit. I ain't do shit. All that shit, okay, Rockstar?
Nobody tag Rockstar in this post. That's crazy. I remember playing Red Dead Online when the first one came out, and that was a good time. I remember because that was around 2000.
Remember it.
I played it at the end of it. I think I got Red Dead in 2011, so I got a couple years after it came out. I got onto it late.
It's not bad though, but they started off pretty good because I remember I was stuck with a group of friends in like a cabin. It was like 3-4 mountain lions surrounding the cabin. We couldn't get out. Shout out Bread, Baba Bread, man. That boy was there. That was funny.
That was actually my favorite. That was actually my favorite part of Red Dead was the hunting, like online. When you go out to the mountains and
Hunting,
like there's bears out there and shit. You got a group of people. Everybody got a shotgun.
Them
around
just be scaring the fuck out of me to this
you.
day.
Crazy.
In Red Dead, I can't play at night. I'm sorry, because I be over here. Then like it gets dark in the game. Then like bam, I'm trying to hunt a little deer. Then out of nowhere, bitch, fuck out me, bear.
Nah, man, a lot of those games, no, not those games. A lot of those like animals scare the shit out of me, dude. I remember I was playing. You ever play Far Cry?
I got Far Cry. The new one that's dropping is shit. That cat got ups. Shout out Jordan.
All right, man. What is he trying to do right now, man?
You look like he's trying to kiss me or fight me.
For real, he's getting real inquisitive right now.
I don't want no
So
smoke,
funny.
kitty cat.
We
No
need to
smoke.
get cat cam. I'm telling you, this is unbelievable. Anyway, guys,
Facts.
if, Red Dead Redemption. Speaking of hunting, right now we got a mountain lion in this bitch right now.
What?
He would never do that. He's just, in a way, I feel like my cat right now is just like sniffing everybody and just getting very intrusive. Anyway,
I'm a dog
but-
person though.
Yeah,
Fuck
you know
cats.
what's funny?
No offense to any cat people out there, but
I didn't expect to have him in my life. He's actually my first like pet, basically. I never even had a. Yeah. Anyway, I would have preferred a dog, but
Charlie about to get ate
No, I'm
by
kidding,
the
I'm
cat right now. That's funny.
anyway, guys. So the new Red Dead, man, I'm having a good time with it. The only complaint I have is that it's a little too realistic. Like having to have your weapons on the horse and all that extra shit.
That's what I love about it.
Oh man, but I feel you though.
But
That
to
is
each their
part
own.
of the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's the hyper realism. So
They also got this other game. I forgot the name of it, but it's like some PC game. Like if you get wet, you actually get heavier, and like if you're in the cold, all that shit plays into effect. You could die. It's crazy, but it's only like a PC game. I forgot the name of it. I think it was like Smite or like Smith. I don't know.
You ever built a computer? By the way, you ever done that?
No, but I used to take them apart when I was younger. So I could kind of know my ways around them a little bit.
That's what's up. Building one is cool, man. I actually had to mess with mine the other day. If anybody noticed last week on the show, my computer just shut off, and I was like, "Shit!" Like that's not good. Come to find out, my processor was heating up. Had to open it up. Had to apply this heat paste. Had to do all this kind of stuff, man. It was crazy, bro. It was a mission, but it was cool.
Yeah.
I love messing with computers like
You
that.
can
Dude.
fix your computer though. That's
Yeah,
the best
I
part
built
about
this
it.
one.
You built that?
Yeah, I put it's not as hard as it sounds. You know, it's funny. The thing about it's like adult Legos. Everybody says that. Dread
Yeah.
Justin says ChoppaBANG in the building.
Oh, what's poppin', Drez? My childhood friends, my dog right there, man.
Thanks for hanging out, brother.
I remember
Cheers to
motherfuckers
Dre.
try to jump my dog, but we out here, man. Squad, fuck out of here, man. All these puss ass niggas, man.
Rafael Corbalone says, my G, Caesar.
You're my dog Ralph, man. Shout out my dog Ralph, man. You already know, man.
Hey, Ralph is going to be on the show soon.
Oh, my dog. You already finna know. I'm finna tune in, man. Live in effect.
I didn't know you guys knew each other. Yeah, me and him have been in touch. I'm going to book him pretty soon.
That's fine. But, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I was a little popular in high school, you feel me? Because I know a lot of people, and then, like, there's a lot of people that know me, but I don't know them type shit. But it's like, you know, a good amount of people that I know personally, like Ralph, you feel me, Dread, you know, shout my nigga Jay, Gucci Titan, you feel me?
Sorry, guys, there's a cat situation going on behind the scenes. I'm sorry if it's a little... Anyway, but nah, man, and that's the thing about you. I do remember you from back in the day, bro. Because I remember, I can't place where I know you from, but I know I've seen you, man.
Probably American. It's just like back in, you know, I got a baby face. Let me shave this shit. I look like I'm 10, 12, you feel me?
And so I think that's where I remember you from, because I remember your face, bro. That's hilarious, man. I look crazy in high school. I always had this long ass hair. Like, it's still long. And then I cut it. It was weird, man.
I always had short hair. My mom always said, as long as you're under my roof, you cutting your shit.
Yeah.
It's popping, mama.
Dread says, Alzar, do you know PJ? Fat Jesus. Fat Jesus is one of the coolest people I know. A great bass player and cool musician, man. Love that dude. And I've not seen him.
Third Leg.
Yeah, My Third Leg, man. Oh,
My Third
great
Leg.
band.
Shout out My Third Leg, man.
Shout out to Ace. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to all the homies in My Third Leg. That was a great band. Great people. I love all those guys.
Yeah.
Man, good times.
I fuck with a little bit of rock. I mean, I could fuck with all type of music. I feel like that's what could like probably like help me like get to like the platform that I want to like get to. Cause I could probably, you know, pretty much I could listen to anything, and I could like probably get on any type of beat. As long as I feel it, you know.
Yeah,
if it paints a picture to me, I'm finna spit that bitch.
Bro, they say the best way to break any ground in anything is to, like, let's say you're really into, I don't know, let's say you're into dubstep, for example, right? The best way to make new ground in dubstep is to be into... Yeah, nobody... You know what's funny? I don't even know anybody... I haven't even heard the word dubstep in like 5 years.
I think they changed it now to like... what is it?
They took it out
like
of the dictionary.
Not house.
EDM.
Yeah, shit like that.
They just use
like
that...
Trap and shit. Oh, shit. Somebody fell.
Uh-oh. Something crazy just happened. Is that okay? Whoa.
All right.
Anyway. That's the cool thing about live this is the new TV, guys.
Basically, it's like,
do you have cable? Do you watch TV?
Huh?
Do you watch TV? Like cable TV?
I watch bootleg cable TV, you know. I'm sorry. If you pay for cable, fuck out of here, man. Pay for internet and you're good, you know. I ain't gonna say the website; they might shut them down. But you know, do your research.
But you're not paying for cable. You're not sitting there like,
hell no. Put it this way: I ain't even paying for internet, but I got motherfucking Comcast, bitch. Everywhere there's Comcast, I got it. You're
Life
it's
Liberty.
Free is on me, bitch.
Oh man. Dredge says, dude, that's my big brother. No way. Shout out to you for remembering back to the show.
Yeah. PJ Big Brother. Shout out PJ, man. I think he in Cali, man. Shout out Cali, man.
I was just about, you know what's funny? I was about to say that earlier, that he is in Cali, and shout out to Cali, yeah, because it looks like a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never been there, so.
I need to go. I haven't been there neither.
Yeah, you know, the earthquakes don't attract me. I thought about the earthquakes. I was like, oh.
I think I'm good with hurricanes.
Yeah, man. I don't think I'd ever. You know, I was in a very, very minor earthquake in Virginia, which they never even happened there.
Shit,
and
Virginia?
Yeah, bro. It was an insane feeling.
Keep bumping.
It's a glass table. It was my fault. Nah, man. Being in an earthquake is probably one of the craziest feelings ever, bro. You feel like an ant inside of a shoebox. And somebody's just moving it around. It's the weirdest feeling. You feel like there's a certain feeling of helplessness that I hope nobody ever feels in their life. And being in an earthquake gives you that feeling.
It's
weird. Because you're like, and thinking about, imagine if you're in like next to a building. That shit could fall on you. I mean, hopefully it's built to sway and withstand that. But I'm saying, you never know. Shit falls.
I think that's probably why I haven't been in Cali yet. But I'm probably scared of a mudslide and an earthquake. I'm good off that. I don't need no.
It's scary, bro.
On me, man.
Anybody got any experience hanging out in Cali? Feel free to drop that in the chat. Ralph says, me and ChoppaBANG music coming soon.
Oh yeah, man. They ain't ready for that, man. They ain't ready for none of the pressure, man. Shout out my dog Ralphie one more time, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun episode, man. I'm excited for that one too.
Definitely,
It's gonna be a good time, man.
Definitely tune in for that one for sure.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you again for being on the show so far, man. Like,
Thank you for having me again, though. I appreciate it.
is this your first podcast?
Definitely my first podcast, but it's not the last one. It's the first of many, many more, man. The world about to know ChoppaBANG in like a few months, man. Straight up.
What do you think of the podcast experience? Being in the Matrix, I like to call it.
I like it because it's like it's kind of like it kind of gives you the feel of like being like, you know, in the studio, you know, behind a mic type shit. And I fuck with that, you know. I love radio, I love music, I love the sound, so I love it. Like right now, I love my voice right now. Fuck that, man. Shout out my dog Av, man. My dog Av is one of the like co-owners of To The Point, man. You already know. Shout out To The Point, man. Fat boy.
Podcasting is cool, bro.
You already know, man.
The only reason I do podcasting, well, not the only reason, but one of the biggest reasons is the fact that this is one of the last few places where you could say whatever you want.
What the fuck you want?
That's it, and you can say whatever you can't do it on the radio, can't do it on TV, can't do it on YouTube. Almost YouTube, dude. YouTube these days, YouTube will they'll take away your advertisements if your content is, you know, really offensive or whatever. They won't even let you make money. Yeah, maybe they changed that rule, but I know they were doing that at one point, and it was wild.
I believe in freedom of speech, man. Let me say what I want. Let me do what I want, man. It's America, right, bitch?
I agree, man. Give me one. Adam Financial Fanatic says, "What's your favorite strain?"
My favorite strain of bud?
That's a good question.
Shit, I will have to give it to the cheese. All type of cheese. Cheese, blue cheese, purple cheese, sour cheese. Shout out to cheese. Whoever made cheese, I love them.
Cheese, the hardest bud to like
cheese.
rolling the blunt.
Cheese. And I remember the first time I had cheese, like I had like an actual good strand of cheese, like that shit smelled like cheddar cheese. Ooh, what's up? Do you want some smoke, bitch?
My bad.
Man, I'm telling you,
look at this ridiculous cat toy, guys. This shit looks like you should be chilling at the pool with this fucking thing. Hey.
Now.
Hopefully he'll go for that.
That shit does not fade. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Okay, so it's a cat dog. Shout out cat dog.
He plays fetch, but he'll never bring it back.
Now, did you know I have an alternate ego, low key?
Who is that?
Young Sucio. You feel me?
What does Young Sucio do?
So, alright, so ChoppaBANG, you have like the more like gutter, rough around the edges type individual that, you know, didn't have the funds growing up, so he had it tough. And then Young Sucio's, you know, point of view, as you want to say, that's like the nasty motherfucker that be like fucking hoes, licking on toes, eating a pussy. Fuck around, if she bad enough, I might just eat the booty. Shout out Trick Daddy for the eat a booty game, man. Straight like that, man. ChoppaBANG, aka Young Sucio, aka Young Killer Hole, Young Driller Hole, Young Get in the Water and Splash, bitch.
Damn. Elvis in the building. Good Lord.
Sucio. Shout out my dog Av, man. Me and that boy came up with that name one day at the crib. We was smoked out. And like,
that's a great name though.
You feel me? He was like, yo, you kinda need a second name. I was like, I don't know what to pick. He was like, shit. Your mom always saying, coño, Cesar. Just hit him Sucio.
That's where the title came from.
Shout out to Mom Dukes, man. Love you, mama.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to all the moms.
Shout out to all the moms, man. Cause some of y'all mamas be bad, bitch.
It was a good generation for. It was a good generation.
Yo, we need a cat cam. The cat is laid out.
The cat is going nuts on him.
The cat good
cat
life,
cam.
Man.
We're gonna bring cat cam into the show soon, guys. I'm telling you guys.
Man. Coming soon, man.
Claudia in the chat says, "I was on a 9th floor during an earthquake. Worst feeling ever." That sounds like the worst feeling ever.
Holy shit! I ain't gonna lie. I could top something. Worst feeling ever.
Oh,
is like, yo, no bullshit. Tell me how one time I was in like one of my plugs crib, mind you, but she was a female plug, but she was a real ass bitch. How the fuck, man? I ended up in a predicament later on that night, bro. That nigga almost got killed. Probably even kidnapped or some shit. I was scared as shit. What? Scared as shit. I ain't have not even a goddamn knife on me. Lacking.
Whoa.
But you know what? After that moment, I think that's what kind of like eased me out for like doing no crazy shit. That's when I kind of started being a working man. Straight like
I feel
that.
you, man. Losing
Stay
your
in
life
school, kids, and get a goddamn job.
And if you can't get a job, if you don't want to be in school, get a hobby and run with it.
Facts, like football or baseball. I heard they paying real good in baseball.
Do anything, man. This was funny. I had a friend of mine. I told him this is he'll probably listen to this and laugh. But the other day I told him you should try building computers. He said why? He's like why? I said what you mean why?
The future. Fuck.
What you mean why? Like what the? If I told you to do anything else, if I told you to play a new game, would you be like why? The fuck? Like I don't know. So you could save some fucking money, not have to pay somebody to do it, not have to pay HP
How old is
to
he?
do
You
some
probably
shit.
meant like, you know, what's your point? And
If I said do something crazy like pick up beekeeping, I get you. You know, like be a bee handler. Like, yeah, that's like why. But if I'm like, and he loves video games, I'm like, you don't want to play, you don't want to see the best graphics out here right now? Like,
shit,
you don't
I'm
feel
trying
like
to be a video game tester or something, yo, like, or at least a streamer or something. Yo, these motherfuckers get paid bread to just sit at the crib playing games, man. Shit.
Raisan, I believe your name is, says Choppa got hella funny stories.
Raisin, oh, that's
Raisin.
my guy. Bautista?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's my dog, yo. That's like my brother, man. We used to play football. Matter of fact, that's how I met him on a football field, bro. Like,
That's a war zone, dude.
Yeah.
That's the best place to make friends right there.
Fact. That's where you make brothers, man. Shout out my nigga Pac-Man Hernandez, man.
That's what's
Dang,
up, man.
I'm my nigga Ray, though. Shout out Ray.
Katie in the chat says, oh my God, I miss your story, Caesar.
Shout out Katie, man. She wild.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging on the chat tonight, guys. Enjoy episode
Yeah.
69 of episode 69. What the fuck am I talking about?
Episode
Cheers to you guys.
69. Shout out 6ix9ine, man. Free my dog, man. He don't need to be in the feds. He ain't do it.
Yeah, his his story is crazy. I don't know what's going on with him. What's the latest on Tekashi 69? I haven't kept up much. I heard a few of his songs. They all sound very similar. They're not bad though.
A little bit.
They're not bad though.
I
They're
want to
catchy.
say my favorite song off of his latest release, which was what was it again? Dummy Boy. Was that TikTok? Y'all sleep on that TikTok because he's not yelling. He's not doing no extra shit. That boy's like, you know, it sounds good. It sounds real good.
I feel you know who he reminds me. He reminds me of almost like the Beastie Boys in a weird way, man. Like they were back in the day, the Beastie Boys were doing some wild shit. They were, you know, they were yelling on top of these tracks. It had this rock vibe to it, which Tekashi doesn't have that much, but live TV, folks. No, Tekashi, he has a very like Beastie Boys type of vibe. Early 2000s type of sound almost, man. It was at that time they were mixing a lot of hip hop with like rock and it was a very aggressive sound. That type of thing is coming back now in a very different way. It's very interesting.
I don't remember the Beastie Boys too much.
I don't listen to them that much, but in reality, you know, when I think about the setup, history repeats itself, man. It's interesting how that goes.
Copy.
Like they had a Vanilla Ice that eventually almost turned into like a Justin Bieber,
Vanilla
which is crazy.
Ice. I remember that boy with the ice shit.
I remember
like
the
a one-hit wonder for real.
he was in that Ninja Turtles movie, and that was another hit there. So that was a good little moment.
Shout out to Ninja Turtles, yo. Ninja Turtles was part of the 90s game, man. So I
Love the Ninja Turtles.
TMNT.
Yeah, you got 'em.
TMNT, man. Let's get it, man.
I think one of the coolest things, actually, I was at a vintage thrift shop in Coconut Creek. If anybody wants to go there, they got good stuff. And over there, they had this just boxes of comics, and I sat there and I looked through every single one of them. I found a Ninja Turtle comic from, I believe, 1984 or 1986 or something like that, from the 80s.
Cool.
Before they even had different colors, they all actually, the comics were black and white, and they all had the same headband around them. They were all the same color, and later they had different ones. I didn't even know that, which is crazy.
Old school. I was a real old school.
Yeah,
bro.
so I got it for $3. So
shit. I was never really big into comic books. I'm more of like a visual person. Like,
you know what? Reading hurts my neck. It makes me
I can fuck
sleepy.
with reading though. Don't get me wrong, but not comics.
Yeah.
I fuck with anime. Shout out Naruto, man. Naruto,
you know, I missed that on Naruto, man.
Man, it was like Charlie, Josh, and it was like Charlie and Josh, and I think Brad used to watch. I don't know. And like Gucci Tang used to know low key about it, but they put me on actually. You feel me? I caught on late, but I'm the type of like dude that's gonna like. I can't just jump into like a show and like watch it from where it's at right now. I gotta say, okay, I'm not gonna watch it there. I'm gonna start from the beginning. If I like it in the beginning, I'm gonna keep watching. But if the beginning's trash, you lost me. Fuck that.
So recommend a new anime to me, cause I need to watch new stuff. Yeah. So recommend what's something that you would. What's a heavy recommendation right now that you recommend everybody in the chat?
I got you, man. Anime right now, new. At least that I know is new, because I got put onto this shit probably like mid last year. My Hero Academia or some shit like that. That shit's lit.
I keep seeing things about that, and it looks good.
I fuck with it because like it kind of has a sports feel to it. You feel me? You have like these heroes, and they're like going to college and school to like train and be like the #1 ranked hero.
Oh, bet that's the storyline.
That's just fire. Yeah, that's just fire.
Sounds cool.
I fuck with it. My Hero Academy. Yeah,
that's what's up, man. What's your favorite anime?
Naruto.
Oh, Naruto. Okay.
Naruto. It, like they took my Dragon Ball Z heart because like the storyline behind it, like no homo. I cried a few times, man, watching fucking Naruto.
That's perfectly fine,
I swear
man.
to God, a few times them boys put a tear in my eye, and like
I'm with you,
fuck
man.
with it. And like the fighting scene, shot my nigga Sasuke though. That boy's badass, man. Itachi's lit.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh shit!
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Sorry.
he good.
Situation going on, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Chris guitar?
Yes. Damn, that shit just threw me for a loop. Friend of ours just got into a car accident. Send good vibes. Send heart
Hope you
emojis,
good, friend.
please. Heart emojis. Heart emojis.
Heart emojis. Hug emojis.
Adam in the chat says Young Draco took over 6ix9ine's trolling spot online. Lol. Yeah.
Fuck Young Draco. I finna come for that troll spot, cause can't nobody talk more shit than me. I'm sorry. Like, I'm the biggest debater. Anybody that knows me could tell you I could debate my ass off. You feel me? But I don't debate too much. Like, if I don't really know too much of the situation, then I'm like,
Smart
you got
move.
me. You feel me? But shit.
Young Draco, aka Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Yes.
Shout out to Soldier Boy though. You feel me?
You just kept his career alive.
He started a wave, and I respect that boy's hustle.
And I don't think he's had a hit since "Kiss Me Through the Phone." So
Hey, it don't matter. He's still
he's still doing it. That's fine.
He's doing better than me right now. You feel me?
There was a story about Soldier Boy actually having to shoot some dude, which was crazy.
I was bullshit the whole. I had to go through him and bah bah bah.
And you know there was a
uncle.
There was because they did an interview with the guy that actually got shot, and he was. But you think that's like set up though? You think that's fake? Some shit.
I think all that shit set up, man. I swear to God, I think all that shit set up.
You know what? This is interesting. You know, one of the topics that we have down here in the little moving banner thing is rap. So I would like to say something interesting. I think a lot of these relationships, like the Kanye West Kim Kardashian relationship, I know that they're married. I know they have a kid. I know all this kind of stuff. But
stop plotting, man.
I was about
Illuminati.
to say what?
Don't kill me. Don't shoot the messenger. Everybody knows y'all secret. Ain't not like y'all can hide that shit.
What do you know? What do you think about the Illuminati? Tell me about that. Because I have something to say about it, and I think it's.
I mean, I'm big on conspiracies now, bro. So I could talk for days about all this shit. But
if you got time, we got time. let's do it. Gomez in the chat says Soldier Boy video games. I don't know what that means, but okay.
I don't rock with
Hell
that.
Yeah.
It's a knockoff.
Oh, the new Soldier Boy console thing. Yeah. I forgot that whole.
Straight knockoff.
I skipped over that whole deal. Yeah. Dreads in the chat says talk your shit, boy.
Alright, but the Illuminati, man. Them boys there. I feel like they're real. I don't feel like it's probably what people make it out to seem. Probably like, this, that, and a third. But I feel like they're out there. It's like probably the Bilderbergs or something. Fucking like the 7 most strongest people in the world and shit.
The Skull and Bones.
Something. Yo, there's a movie about them too. I remember like some night school teacher put me on to that. I forgot his name, but shout out to you. Yeah, man.
You know, it's funny because for anybody that doesn't know, the Illuminati. Some people think the Illuminati is like one organization. Really, it's
multiple.
It's a bunch of different things that make up one thing called the Illuminati. The Illuminati is an umbrella term.
Facts. It's like, think about it. You have like probably like, I want to say easily over like 10,000 businesses.
Yeah.
But Coinky thing, they're all owned by like 6 to 10 fucking businesses. So
yeah,
like,
you know what? I think they actually didn't they have like a
Bilderbergs.
ranking. Yeah, they had like a ranking of like all the billionaires in the world, and I think it was only like less than 50. It wasn't that many billionaires in the world. It was like 50 or less. And I think maybe only 3 or 4 of them were like black, which is crazy. Makes you think like, damn, like
was one of them
something to think about.
The Fubu dude, cause shout out to the Fubu dude. That boy did that.
Fubu?
I don't know if he's a billionaire yet, but I know that boy got goop. Shout out to that boy, yeah, the Fubu dude. He's like in like the Shark Tank shit.
That's you know what's crazy about Fubu? Fubu is one of those brands that somehow finds its way back into society, and it just never goes away. Like it's one of those brands that's not corny for some reason. Like you can wear it, and people would like they might laugh at you, but they'll be like, "Oh, that's old school. Like, that's cool. That's all right." You know, it's like Fila. You know, they'll treat it like Fila.
Fila's kind of lit though. Fila's
better than Fubu for sure. Fubu is like the one you would get made fun of.
Shout out to Fila. Forever I love Atlanta. Shout out Fila, man.
Fila had it. Tim's are the new Fila, where everybody wants to like reference them and talk that shit. Like it's funny because I love all the Tim memes are the best. Timberland memes.
I feel like every state has like a national bird, a national food. New York's national thing is goddamn Tim's. Fuck out here, B.
I like where you went with that. That's amazing. The national bird of New York is the Timberland shoe.
Timberland shoe, man. It's like it's just posted up right there, and like you got like a sign saying, "What's up, my guy?"
Oh my god.
Shout out New York though, cause I'm Dominican, as you can see with the fleaness. But I got like the whole family out there. Shout out New York, but that shit be funny though. The Timbs, you don't get tired of Timbs? Shit.
You know, at one point I was living up north. I was living in Virginia. I did want a pair of all black Timbs at one point.
Man,
it's hard not to. I don't know. I was like, you know what? When it snows, it's a different story.
That's facts.
Yeah.
I've been in New York when the snow. Fuck this snow, man.
I dealt with 2 winters and I came back, bro.
Fuck this snow. I can't fuck with the snow no more.
Nah, man, having to shovel and do all this crazy shit. It was a pain, dude. I couldn't.
Shit.
But you know what? The shoveling was okay. That wasn't even the worst part. It was driving in the snow. Dude, any turn you take, your car could just get wrecked. You don't even know.
That's true.
You have no control over that. Once it starts, there's nothing like when your car slides on the snow, bro. That's the worst feeling ever.
It's kind of like hydroplaning, yo.
It is.
It's just crazy.
It's exactly.
Shout out to the road running days, man. I remember I seen some crazy road days. Fucking snow, heavy rain. Hell no, man. The streets is dangerous whether you're driving, flying, anything, man. Shit crazy out here.
Adam in the chat says, NY niggas have outside Tims and indoor Tims. That's amazing.
Yo, shout out Adam, man. My boy Af, man. Shout out to the point, man. All day.
That's incredible.
That's crazy. They got the little Tim slippers. Don't forget about the little bathing Tims now. They probably got some little swimming Tims and this shit.
I hear there's a form of Tim called the butt naked, which is the it's the one that has like the tan soles.
Got you.
And it's like so they're called the butt nakeds, which I just think is hilarious. That's the funniest shit ever.
I heard people call them the butters. Like, oh my god, you got the yutters.
It's talking about the oh my god.
Yeah, shout out to New York though. Shout out to Tim's.
Shout out to that. There's a Omarion video where he's wearing Tim's and this dude is freaking out. Please search that online and
I think I see
enjoy
it.
It's
I think I see
fucking
that.
hilarious.
That's just fun. Shout out to the internet, man. The internet has taken over. Everything that's funny is on the internet.
Internet's quick. It's funny how we treat the internet like a person.
And it's forever though. Internet's forever. You fuck up on the internet, you fuck up for life. They say, shit.
Man, the thing about bands these days, dude. Like, imagine. You know what's funny? In the world of rock music these days, because they're in the hip hop world. They mostly just play an MP3 in the background, and they'll talk over it, which is whatever. That's fine. Rock world, you got to play your instruments. That's just how it goes. These days, bands like Kiss and those like old bands,
Shout out Kiss.
they did their thing and they brought shock, theatrics or whatever to the mainstream, which is pretty dope. To just dress up like some crazy shit and be on the top 40 radio, that's wild.
They spark shit up. I mean,
They set it off. Yeah.
Look at the artists out now.
Yeah, there you go. But bands like Kiss these days, they don't even play their instruments. It's crazy. Like they'll be in concert, but they're playing tracks.
Facts.
Like they'll have recorded tracks and they'll just be lip syncing their instruments, which sucks.
Also, with like the way technology is nowadays and shit, all you gotta do is like look up an instrument online. I'm pretty sure you can get like some plugins and shit, and you can easily like just boom boom bap and like put together a whole like orchestra per se, which is digital like music, digital sound and shit. That's crazy.
No, it is wild, man. And first of all, yes. And second of all, the crazy thing, I think the only reason why they're doing the tracks is because if they mess up, guess where they end up? YouTube. They end up right on YouTube, and everybody's like, this guy's full of shit. He can't play no more. This guy can't hang it up.
It's a fact.
Hit the showers.
It's a fact.
And your career gets ruined overnight because you're
crazy.
So I'm sure, and I never thought about it until tonight, actually. That's probably why they do it. Because they probably don't want to end up being the washed up has-been, 60-year-old rock dude, which sucks.
Shit. If I still have fans at like 65, 70, shit, I'll keep rocking the mic. Hey, yo, watching my back. Fuck that. I'm in the lag.
Nah, man, it's... First of all, it's crazy to think that some of those bands can even do that. Like, the amount of drugs that they did back in the day. Like, how's your body?
Facts.
How are you even alive?
What was that dude named Carlos Santana, some shit like that?
Santana did some acid and stuff back in the day, but he's not.
I seen that video. That boy was acid out, geeking.
Santana's wild, man. Santana's one of my favorite musicians because during the concert, he'll talk some wild stuff, bro. He'll be like, thank you, everybody, for being here. We're all here under one umbrella of love. And he'll just say some wild stuff.
Preaching
I love
peace.
it.
I fuck with that. Preaching peace.
He's like,
peace.
It's all about peace and good vibes. And I just, he's still doing it to this day. So it's a good, good vibes. Good vibes. Damn, man. So what do you think about... What do you think about where the future of ChoppaBANG? What's going on there, man? What you got coming for us?
I see ChoppaBANG in about a year being like close to where I want to be. Probably like 500,000 followers in like 6 months type shit. Probably 1 million in about a year. Cause at the end of the day, if you really put your mind to shit, you really work at what you want to do, and like say fuck everybody and just like do you could accomplish anything, man. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, bro. You do you and keep that shit pushing. You heard?
Yeah,
straight
man.
like that.
A lot of people.
ChoppaBANG definitely up there, man.
I agree with you. It's funny though because what you're saying is completely true, but I don't think a lot of people have. I don't think a lot of people have an idea of what true obsession looks like.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Because when they see it, they call you weird. You know what I mean?
Lil Wayne, sorry to cut you off. Lil Wayne,
no.
True obsession. That's why I look up to him type shit. Because like he literally prefers music before having any type of fun. And best believe if he's at a club or some shit, he's getting a bag for it. And I remember I seen a documentary of him like that. That's why Lil Wayne's my idol. You feel me?
Where was I?
I look up to them, huh?
What documentary is that? I'd like to see it.
Which documentary? It could have been the Carter documentary, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I forgot which one, but that boy spoke about it. Like he barely goes out. It's basically music, and if he's out, he's getting paid for music type shit.
Walkthroughs.
And that's the type of artist I would be. Once I'm on, like it's over. You ain't gonna see me at no club unless I'm getting a bag. Fuck that. I'm in the studio getting making music. Fuck that.
Yeah, man.
Straight
and
like that. I want to have like 30,000 songs. And shit.
Also, and you know what? You don't want to be not like I'm a successful artist or anything like that, but mentally to the listener, I don't think you ever want to get caught up just being the type of rapper that only does like strip club performances or like little places like that, because you don't want to get marginalized to being that bummy ass type of artist. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you don't want to get stuck hanging out with the rats.
That's a fact.
Then you won't hang out with any wolves. You know what I mean? Later, like there's a food chain.
I want to eat with the lions, man. I want to eat with the kings of the jungle. Man.
There you have it. You know, so and I think a lot of people get caught up in that because it's easy in the beginning of your career for people to push opportunities on you and try to make it sound like they'll make you or break you, or you know they might have the opportunity for you, but who are they really? Who do they know?
It's like DJ Khaled said, they don't want you to win, but fuck they.
Yeah,
I'm me. Who was it? Billy Blue, bitch, I'm me. Bitch, I'm me. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's check the chat for a second. Adam in the chat says, anything is possible. This is America. Look at Trump. Well,
America. Hey man, don't come at me, Secret Service, but fuck Trump, bro. You need to open up the government, cause I got family that needs their food stamps, and this look like it's about to run out. And you feel me? You know, I don't want no Section 8 running out, cause at the end of the day, you take the food from the people finna bite shit, and you don't want to get your ass bit, bitch. Dogs hurt and cats. Fuck cats though.
Free country. More than welcome to say that, I guess.
That's a fact. Freedom of speech. What was it? I plead the fifth.
Adam also said just got to work and grind for it. Absolutely.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Shout out AF, man.
Yes. Katie says facts. When you set your mind to something you want, you achieve it over all obstacles.
It all. Fuck those.
Absolutely.
Shit. Goddamn fact.
And Dredd also says, got to be diverse and think outside the box. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
That's a fact. I feel like my music is different than like people too at that, speaking about diversity and shit.
Yeah.
Cause like what mainly sets me apart from bless you. What made me like what mainly sets me apart from like a lot of people, I feel like, is the fact you'll never have the same sound type shit from me. My sound is strictly based on the type of melody or like, you know, the type of flow the beat is giving me. So if the beat's giving me boom boom bap, I finna spit boom boom bap. If it's giving me this that, I finna go this that, you know. So it's always gonna be changed, but ain't even gonna be the same thing.
That's important though, man, because a lot of people, I think that is the biggest problem with a lot of artists, is that they grow stagnant, you know, and especially with something like trap, like, you know, that's so popular these days and it's in every song, and now you see pop songs have trap elements and EDM start having trap elements, and everything starts having trap elements. You're
I
like,
like those type of EDM tracks, the little
they're great,
because
but they don't last long. Is a problem. Sometimes it's very rare that you'll listen to it a year later, you know, like, especially with the amount of music that comes in these days. It's hard. I don't know, being an artist in today's world is very wild west, you know, and like you could be the fastest dude in the neighborhood, but to be the fastest dude in the city, to be the, you know, it's there's always there's so many levels to it. It's hard to even know where to begin.
Said it best. Is levels to this shit.
Yeah.
But it's like a baby. You gotta crawl before you walk before you run. You feel
I'm
me?
with you, man. You working with a team right now, or are you setting it up? Or
right now, I'm associated with To The Point, man. Shout out To The Point all day, every day. They're like backing me up right now. We're actually working on the EP and all that shit. Like I said, I'm thinking about naming it Weather the Storm. I got like a little picture up I made myself, cause I like to dib and dab on shit myself, you know, cause shit, that's the best we could learn. Like,
absolutely,
you know, I want to start learning how to produce and engineer and all that shit, so I can be able to do everything myself, so I can keep the whole pie. I'm greedy, bitch. I'm hungry. It's like, what's his name? What's his name from Too Fast Too Furious? The singer, Tyrese. Tyrese is the best shit. I'm hungry, cuz. That boy said just like that. I'm hungry, man. I gotta eat shit.
Tyrese, man. Tyrese, there's a video of him crying about his child that you guys need to look up. A lot of people think that it was fake.
I see it.
A lot of people think it was fake because he just wanted to use it in court as evidence against his wife at the moment, who was trying to claim some child support thing. So there's a video of him looking like he's like, don't make me pay, you know, like he's like crying, all this kind of stuff.
I mean, it's facts though, because like, no offense to no women out there, but if like you're screaming for equality, then like practice what you preach. You feel me? Like, be equal, you know. If the man leave you, you can't afford the kid, hey, you know, tough it up. I mean, if the man's not paying by any means, yeah, you know, child support his ass. But, you know, if the man doing this thing, why you being green? Because I've seen that shit so many times. Also, like, Jeff Bezos situation, like, okay. let the man keep his bag. Like, she going for half of the empire. Come on, man. I thought you said you love him. But then if you be like, oh, sign a prenup, don't you love me? Oh my God. Come on. Let's come on.
It's a funny
Please.
double standard to
It is.
lay in. That's where communication comes in.
Shout
guys.
out women though. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. Straight up.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
That's completely true. Dredd says, grind till you shine. He says, indie artists, gather 100% of your income. Shout out to the helping hands, though. And indie artists is the way to go these days.
That's a fact. But it all depends, though, like, what level you at.
Marketing is the hard part.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the part where being indie is like, oof.
Like, right now where I'm at, you feel me? If they come at me with a bag, sign in, bitch. You feel me? But if I could get myself to, you know, a good platform, then I really don't need to, you know, sign shit. I could, you know, keep that shit myself, probably build myself, probably sign like, you know, distribution deals and like publishing deals and shit like that. But if I could get myself to a nice like platform type shit with the team that I'm working with now,
Yeah.
then we don't need no big boy labels. We just need y'all to promote and, you know, distribute that shit.
Distribution,
Yeah.
exactly.
Fact.
Yeah, man.
Slang
just
the
to be able to
dope,
get
I'll
it.
cook that crack.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
It's hard these days, but, you know, I think just having a proper plan of attack, it's tough.
Planning
Man.
is key.
Yeah, planning is
Planning
everything,
is
and at
key.
the same time, a lot of people these days try to go viral, and I know it's like that's just like trying to make a miracle happen. It's tough because you never know what's gonna go. The shit that does go viral, the thought in the back of your mind is always, I would never think this would be a hit.
That's facts. That's
Half
hard
the
to
time.
try though. It's like
No.
Michael Jordan once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so take that shot. If you miss, fuck it. But if you score, you good, bitch."
That's like Kobe's entire.
Fuck Kobe.
Kobe got that tatted on him.
I'm a Laker.
I'm gonna
hater.
take all the shots. I'm gonna take
can't.
every shot.
I can't condone
steal the
Kobe.
ball.
Like, I lost love for Brown when he joined the Lakers. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm a Laker hater. Heat gang or die. Fuck it. If it's not from Miami or South Florida, I don't even want to see it.
I'm with you on that. I mean,
Fuck that.
I'm a bandwagon
I
type
don't see
fan. I don't
it.
even watch the games unless you know.
Oh man,
But
I'm a hardcore.
I do like. I've been to a few games.
Hardcore.
It's a good time, man.
Shout out to my Dolphins. I already know probably like 30 years from now, let's say, hopefully next year, but 30 years from now, we're about to be great. And like, I already pictured, I'm finna be drunk, and somebody's gonna be like, you fucking bandwagon fan, you piece of shit. And I'm like, bitch, I got track records, man. I cried in like 2007. It was like 1 in 15, bitch, and I was happy like in 08 when we made the wild card and lost, bitch. Fuck out of here, man. Fang gang or die.
You got to bring this
Straight
episode up that day. You have to show this episode to her and be like, look, I talked about it right here.
Episode
30 years
69,
ago.
man. 30 years. Within 30 years, we're gonna win a championship, and UM is gonna win a national championship this year coming up. Fuck out of here. Shout out to the U, man. They made some major moves. Shout out Manny Diaz, man. I love you, dog. I love you, no homo. You the realest right now. You making moves, playboy.
There you go.
That. Manny Diaz, man. Young GOAT.
Manny Diaz. Dread in the set says that's what Instagram is for. People's lives change through social media these days. And Jamie says, yo,
does.
Jamie Alvarez.
Jamie.
What's going on, Jamie?
What's poppin', Jamie?
He said, what they do, Alan's Art? We're doing a live podcast, man. Having a good time. Living up, drinking these light beers.
Ultra light. It ain't regular.
Running right through 'em.
Ultra light.
Dread says proper preparations and dedication to your craft is important. Stick to it and you will make it in anything.
As a fact, it's like Dread once said many years ago, sleep when dead. Dread. Straight like that, man. Shout out Dread, man. Sleep when dead, man.
That's part of that obsession, man. I completely
up.
agree. Obsession
Don't
is, I don't know, man. A lot of time when people are out partying and you're at home trying to record something or do something like that, those are those make and break type of moments where
Facts.
that's really, you know, a lot of I missed out on a lot of moments growing up, you know, where a lot of people invited me places, but I'd be at home playing guitar, you know, doing whatever just trying to get better at what you're doing, dude. Like, if you have a bigger vision, like, you realize where your priorities lie. And I think that's where people mess up, is trying to have, you know, the ultimate social life and then also get really good at something, which
Facts.
practice is everything, bro. Like,
Practice makes perfect. Speaking about
Yeah.
that, it's like I remember I could be honest with you, bro. I was garbage at rapping. I can tell you right now I was garbage. You can ask like Dread, Jay, all the boys. I was garbage. Garbage. And then like I got tired of them not trying to let me, get on a song or some shit. When like Jay was fucking with Adrian, shout out TC, producer, shout out TC. You feel me? That boy had some shit called the Fam, Fundamental Records. Shout out to the Fam, man. I was never able to make a goddamn song with them motherfuckers, man. Y'all the boys, dog. I'm still mad, nigga. The fuck, but I appreciate that though, cause. Like, at the end of the day, if your homeboys are yes man and they tell you, oh, that's just fire, come on, do it, then they ain't really your niggas, bro. Like, they gotta tell you, nah, bro, you gotta come correct. Like, I respected that, and it got me comfortable enough to freestyle, drop a track and shit. Now I'm doing it, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to Jay, TC, and the whole fam, man. Y'all did that. Y'all created a monster. And fun fact, one of my first rap names, at 13, 14 was King Kong the Beast. You feel me? Hey. Fat as fuck. I was like fat. King Kong the Beast, aka Sumo C's, bitch.
Sumo C's?
Sumo C's.
That's what it is.
But I slimmed down a little bit, then I became ChoppaBANG.
ChoppaBANG, man. I love
low
it, man.
Key, the bang in bang is like an acronym for been always naturally gifted. Cause Choppa been always naturally gifted, you feel me? And it's like, my bars is deadly. I come step at you motherfuckers next, bitch.
That's what's up, man. I have no idea. That's a nice little acronym. I would have never thought of that one.
Yeah, came up with it.
You want to play another one of the tracks? You want to play?
We could play What You Saying right quick for the crowd, you feel me? In case you haven't heard it, y'all can listen to it. It's everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere that's a major platform, even YouTube, except SoundCloud. SoundCloud don't pay you, so I ain't with that no more.
Yeah, SoundCloud is a weird beast in itself. I'm surprised they're not out of business. They keep getting bought every time they're about to go out of business. Like they've been on the edge of going out of business for years. Cause
it's a smart platform. At the end of the day, like, some people can get aggregators, to put them on these platforms. Yeah. So it's like they have to get, their scapegoat and fuck around. They drop that shit. I mean, look at Lil Pump. Look at XX. Rest in peace to X, man. Rest in peace to the GOAT. That boy was a young legend. That boy was about to do great things. But SoundCloud developed, people like X, Pump, even Ski Mask a Slum guy and shit like that. So,
there was a community there. Yeah. That was the thing. That's why everybody was shocked, because they were like, how are you guys going out of business? Everybody listens to music on SoundCloud.
Because they don't really make money.
And that was the problem.
Shit, I don't have no pro account. Fuck that. I can upload music for the free. Fuck am I paying for? I don't need to pay for shit.
And then every time they tried to put ads, like, people would just... They would just stop using it. It was as quick as that. They would just
do like me. Boop, pop out the headphones, go whip some eggs or some shit. Straight like that.
So let's bring up the Spotify.
Oh yeah, What You Saying, man? On all major platforms, man. Shout out to The Point, man.
SoundCloud, there you go.
SoundCloud got all my old hits.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll talk about something else in a second, but let's play this first. This is What You Saying by ChoppaBANG.
Shout out King Corn Beats, man. Yo, these glasses lit right here. Choppa, bang, huh? What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? You talk a lot of shit, man. I hope you fucking playing, huh? What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? You keep on running lit, man. I hope you fucking praying, huh? What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? You talk a lot of shit, man. I hope you fucking playing, huh? What you saying? What you saying? What you saying? You keep on running lit, man. I hope you fucking praying, huh? You talk a lot of shit, man. That shit gon' get you hit, man. Got like 4-5 hit, man. Leave you out here stiff, man. Get you beat like stick, man. Make you look like kickstand. Coming through with big things. Listen to my D-man, huh? I need like all of that right now. I tell them, hold up, wait a minute. Bitch, don't say no sound, huh? I got the whole block creeping now. I'm about to up it out and shoot your shit up right now. When that eye in a don't leave a motherfucker gon' have him. What you saying? What you saying, man? Talk a lot of shit.
Everybody in the chat, feel free to drop what you think of the track. I love it, man.
The track is fire. I forgot how I came up with it, but it's like the beats be talking to me. You feel me? Depending on what the beat is saying to me, that's why I try and like.
How old is that song?
Actually got released December 21st, so 2018. So like 4 weeks old.
Yeah,
just about.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, man.
Appreciate you.
Who's engineering all the tracks and who's doing all the thing?
Man, engineering. Shout out to my guy Ink, man. Ayo Ink from A2F Studios, man. Addicted to Fame, man. Shout out to the whole A2F family. Like, if you're an artist, man, I promise you, you go ahead and record at A2F, you're gonna feel like you're home, bro. Like the feng shui, the ambiance, the environment, everything is like on point. Everything is fire. Yo, shout out to A2F, man. Shout out Ink. And Pamela, Pamela Dominican, and she fire too though. But Ink my guy. Shout out to Ink, man.
That's
Straight
what's up,
like
man.
that. That's my guy.
That's what's up, man. Well, glad to have you on the show today, my friend. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Episode 69 of Shut Up and Talk.
Man. Shut up and motherfucking talk, bitch.
That's what's up, man. Thank you so much, Choppa
Yeah,
Bang,
brother. Thank
being
you
on the
for
show
having
tonight.
me,
What'd you think
man.
about? What'd you think about your first podcast, bro?
It was great. I can't wait to have more. You already know, like, when I get to the platform I'm gonna be on, I'm gonna give you my first like interview straight like that. Like before I jump on the Breakfast Club, before I jump on anything, I don't really fuck with High 97 too much. I heard y'all niggas is snitching out there, man, over there trying to snitch on Kodak.
Bro.
But you know, besides the point, shout out Breakfast Club. But before any of that, man, I promise I got you with the first one.
I'd be honored, bro. Thank you, my
Already,
man. Appreciate you, bro.
Shut up, let's motherfucking talk.
In the meantime, folks, if you guys want to follow me, it's at Alzar If you guys want to follow the show, it's at Shut Up Let's Talk. Choppa Bang. If they want to follow you where can they follow your social media?
No, Instagram at ChoppaBANG, Twitter ChoppaBANG_. Fucking even what that shit called? Snapchat, bitch. We snapping and chatting at ChoppaBANG, bitch.
Chapping a snap, snapping a chat.
Snap, man. Straight like that.
In the meantime, folks, love, peace, chicken grease. Look both ways before you cross the street.
Yes, winner, chicken dinner. And best believe you want to go to heaven, don't be a sinner, bitch.
I like that one, actually. That was good. It's got to be.
Man.
What's the next track right there?
Might be.